Welcome back to Elden Ring. In the previous episode, we finally figured out where the black knifebird was, thanks to the clue provided by Fia, and in the end we handed it over to Sorcerer Rosier. Hopefully he will figure out more about the past events, especially the Night of the Black Knives. The story so far is developing pretty nicely. I'm definitely curious about who was behind all this, and of course, what happened with the death of the first demigod. Probably Godwyn the Golden, at least according to the prologue. Now, I'm here in Liurnia because just to the south of the shack, there is an enemy, heavily armored knight in fact, that I was using essentially as target practice. I've been using my entire arsenal, trying out weapons, ashes of war, you name it. He can be parried, blocked, staggered. It's a really nice enemy if you want to hone your skills. He's got a shield, and I've gotten, I think, 3 copies of it. There we go. It was a decent parry. I'm trying this dual dagger setup, but it's not powerful at all. It's good if you can parry, but that's about it. Backstab? Yes. This attack is a bit dangerous because lightning is going to strike. The combined damage is pretty deadly. We have enough health not to worry about it. Not everyone can say the same though. But enough about this enemy. We're gonna keep using these daggers for a while. And we're gonna switch to a different weapon when we have to. I'm going to do something I forgot in the catacombs that we cleared, the Black Knife catacombs. We looted another important item, which was a death root. So let's warp directly to the Bestial Sanctum and speak to the clergyman. I don't think I've talked to Gorang in I'm not sure how long. Hand over? Okay. We only have one.
Strange. There's something else. But the death yet quenches. Bring more.
The beast's roar. Is this some type of projectile attack? It is an ash of war. It is not an incantation. We're gonna test that out. I wonder what he meant about something else.
I am not sated. Feed me more.
So no more dialogue from him. I guess we don't have enough death root. What about this obsidian guardian outside? Amazing design in this area. The Bestial Sanctum. People are fighting this enemy. Doesn't appear hostile though. I'm not gonna provoke them. We can probably explore the Dragon Barrow when we finally reach Caelid. We've done a couple of smaller dungeons, and we had our desperate escape from this tunnel. I can still remember the teleporter. It was the ruins in Agil Lake. It was past the room with a lot of rats, if I remember correctly. So we have one more item to try. The Beast's Roar. Not much else to do here until we commit to explore the area. Who knows how long Rosier is going to take to figure out what's going on with the knife print. We have a lot to do meanwhile. We're not really in a rush. The part, I want to say everything to the south of the tableland we've already explored. And of course, we've been to the entire stretch of land here past the river well, fought a couple of ruined bears. The side path leading to the catacombs we also explored. So how about this? We're gonna go back to the Church of Vows and make a left here and try to follow the path, see where it leads us. There's a minor air tree, of course, but last time I was there I was completely disoriented. There was a palace, but I don't remember what else. I wanted to explore the area leading to the catacombs. Well, I didn't know the catacombs were there, of course. So I can see the Point of Grace. And a flock of sheep. So these followers, ancestral followers, they inhabit the old palace ruins. I was hoping they would not object to our presence. That does not seem to be the case. Have to be careful. Oh, arrows. We need to cover. Need to run to cover. I think this might be a problem. They're not stopping. I'm honestly more worried about the archer. Couple of arrows. These do magical damage. But we have enough. Oh, I can hear. Yeah. It's too late. Wait, there's no way we can reach that area from here. Oh, hold on. The ruined statue is going to create a sort of... It's going to create a bridge. It's going to bridge the gap. We can deal with the archer from up there. What about this area? 3 enemies. Oh, there's another archer. This is gonna complicate things. You're going to shoot me? No. That almost staggered us. Okay, back to square one. We could deal with the archer. It's best if we cover. How about the pillar? Okay, we're safe here. Okay, this is my chance. He deserved that riposte. Was a one-shot as well. Okay, I can see a point of grace. But where am I? I can see the head of a statue. What's going on with these horns? I wonder, is that... Was he special somehow? There's an item. I heard a loud noise. I'm not even sure if it was from the game or not. Unfortunately, sometimes life gets in the way. That's fine. So, these are the flowers. Sunflowers. We have enough of these. And we can really make a lot of things with them. I think the holy water pots. And that's about it. So we discovered a lost grace. This area is called the Ruined Labyrinth. So wait a minute. The road is going to lead where? It looks as if it's going nowhere, honestly. So this path is to the other point of grace. Oh, we found something. The Frenzy Flame Stone. So hold on, we have an item with a similar icon. It was not called the Frenzy Flame Stone, though. It was the Warming Stone. costs 20 focus points, continuously heals allies. And the Frenzy Flame Stone costs 15 focus and continuously heals Chaos followers. Blessed with an incantation of the... Wait. 3 fingers? We've seen the 2 fingers. What are the 3 fingers? Is that a mistranslation? Okay, so this is going to generate warmth, restoring the HP of those who host the Frenzied Flame. Confers madness upon those who have not adopted the flame. Take care not to mistake this for its gentler cousin. No, so I guess these are very different. So who are Chaos followers and why would we want to heal them? The 3 fingers. You know, this reminds me. Let me read the description of another item again. The Foul Foot. So in the lands between, having 3 digits is seen as a bad omen. As such, the 4-toed Fowl's Foot is a gift of great luck indeed. You know, this comment about having 3 digits being seen as a bad omen, this immediately came to mind. The 3 fingers. This area is full of surprises. So I can see the Angel River well. Yeah, there's even a rune bear, probably sleeping down there. But there's nothing else interesting in that area. And we have the Point of Grace if we want to go to the underground river. This part we already explored. So we need to go... we have to go back. Wait, we probably dealt with that bear. And it is not cooperating. We're gonna take down that bear. No matter what. Although these 2 daggers are probably not the best weapon combo for it. Finally got a stagger. And... the damage was honestly not that high. So we're directly below the tree. There was definitely not another item here. Where was the overlook where we looted the stone? It was to our left, probably. I don't recognize that figure at all. But the architecture is very similar to what we saw below the world in the other underground river. There's no way we came here just for a Trina's lily, right? It's a wandering mausoleum. How did I completely miss that? And another lily. The previous one was a Trina's lily. This one is Michaela's. Even though these do not respawn and appear to be a bit more rare, I wonder if I'll actually have a use for them. Just trying to get my bearings again. So this was the statue. And that area doesn't seem to lead anywhere. No soldier this time. What is going on? Is it trying to stomp? It's a shallow pond. Wait a minute, if this area leads here... Where was the area we've been to before? I looted a frenzy stone somewhere. Where was it? Was it here? No, this is simply the area we... Simply the area we came from. So this is how we cross the gap. And this is a dead end. So that was a stone. And this is also just overlooking the path that we took to get here. Are we going to make the Mausoleum stop? I can see the same growths on these legs. Maybe getting close to this one is not a good idea. I was expecting a knockback. And look at that, this one doesn't carry a bell. No, it just landed. And blood roses. Let's climb up. It's not a boss fight, is it? This one was a bit different. No, the same headless statue. At least I hope it's a statue. Remembrance duplication. But I was thinking of duplicating the remembrance of the Carrion Queen, but it's not showing up here. In fact, we're not able to interact with it at all. We don't have any required item. Required items, I should say. Okay, that's another mystery added to the list. Can't go wrong with these map markers. Let's pick up these flowers. Trina's lilies. And now what? I saw an item. It's probably this one. It did have a different glow. Right, and the followers that we slew were down there. This is the Spiral Horn Shield. Look, there's another. There's another Mausoleum. What kind of area is this? Honestly, we're not pretty close to the minor air tree. So this shield was a small shield. Causes blood loss buildup. Not as strong as the shield of the guilty. Shield of antlers arranged in an eddy-like pattern. If used to attack a foe, the shield's antler... The antlers are going to inflict blood loss. Once given to a tarnished warrior who cultivated close ties to the ancestral followers. The effect is only slight, is boost immunity, robustness and focus. And you... Wait a minute. The Shield of the Guilty causes blood loss, but you can use the bash to inflict it. The Spiral Horde Shield is going to attempt to parry. How does that work? Do you actually need to two-hand the shield? I wonder how you can attack with something like this. Completely useless when it comes to blocking, though. The boost is really low, and the negation is 61%. Yeah. Doubt we're gonna find a use for something like this. Yes, that's at another dead end. I can see 3 of them. It's another Trina's Lily. Whose turn is it? We're doing okay with these berries. It's just the unarmed attacks I'm not sure how to deal with. Probably best to block them. That's another flower. So I can see a thicket that should be directly above the crystal tunnel entrance. I'm not even sure if you want to go to this area though. Should I just jump down? Message. Be wary of beast. So someone died sitting on a chair. And apparently there's a beast. Is there really? No, these are just a couple of critters. We're gonna have to wait and see. And there's a path leading up. So hold on a moment. How do I get down there? We might have to go around. Let's see what's the deal with the other mausoleum. So this is just a pond. Oh, this one is hollow. Was expecting... I'm not sure what was expecting. Maybe some treasure in there. Looked like a decent hiding spot. And about this tree, you can see a high wall. Some towers. Even though I can see the tree, I don't think we're any closer to reaching it. I'm expecting to have to fight an avatar. Oh, where is it hiding? So this is going to be the Mausoleum compound. Oh, no wonder. Let's switch to our bow. This one does not have a bell either. Was that enough? Maybe. That's probably it. Honestly, looks identical. Duplicate remembrance. And we can't seem to... Hold on. I do have both Godric's remembrance and also the Full Moon Queen remembrance. So what's the deal here? We're gonna place another marker. So this plateau is significantly more expansive. Now look at all these followers. So they're just... What are they doing? Stomping the ground? Jawbone axe. Use that axe for a couple of episodes. Decent weapon, but at the end of the day it has a short reach. And the damage is nothing to write home about. Cool design though. I remember... What? Oh, minor air tree. We're here. I remember an item description about these followers. Effigy. Yeah, we can activate that. The ancestral followers disdain the use of metal. Oh, now they're... Got at least 4 of these. Maybe it's not the best idea to try to parry, especially with two on us. Okay, can I lure you? We need to quickly take care of him. Should be one more. And the great headband. The horn headband. But I do believe we have one of these already. Do I need to fight the guardians with the sword spears too? Oh, the avatar is... oh, holy damage. It has reach. Be careful here. Run away. Oh, this is a problem. What am I missing? Maybe the range of the daggers is not ideal for this fight. Oh, it's going to slam again. That was decent damage. Could try poison. Honestly, I doubt it's gonna be a viable way to kill this boss. Okay, let's stick to normal attacks. So much for that pot. How about fire damage? Do have the spells. Oh, it's a stomp. Oh, that's really powerful. And done. There's another Air Tree avatar down. Well played. We're getting better at this. Not a lot of runes. We did get... Hey, we got 3 this time. We already have the flame shrouding tier. Now we get the magic, lightning, and holy. So these are, if they follow the same pattern, are going to boost elemental attacks. Right? Lightning, holy, and magic. Nice, even though we don't have a lot of weapons that scale elemental damage. Still not a bad find. Oh, I don't even remember what mixture I'm currently using. Oh, we drank the flask. That's not what I wanted to do. So we had strength and dexterity. Should probably change that. That is a bud. And a bunch of items. All the more confusion. Don't really want to upload the message. So this is the path that led to the catacombs. Honestly, it makes sense. There was another item we saw above, and we couldn't get to it. I really don't want to fall to my death here. Secret area ahead. Hey, look at that. Someone was brave. Well, it's not gonna be a deadly fall. I guess you could platform all the way across. Doesn't appear to be anything useful, though. I guess our job here is done. So the cliffs, right, it doesn't look like we can reach the area above. Maybe that message was actually on point. I don't really see cliffs here. But then again, I can see these walls. There's probably a fort. Or something else. I don't know. How do I reach that area? Past the Wandering Mausoleum? That's not wandering anymore. That's a cerulean scarab. Okay. And we're back to the old palace ruins. I wish there was a scarab that would replenish your flask of wondrous physic. I don't know. I'm getting flashbacks of the other area in Liurnia. There was another plateau all the way to the south. I've been trying to figure out some way to reach this area since the moment we enter Liurnia. We tried the approach from the Malefactor's Ever Jail. This is where we fought the, I think it was Adon, the one who stole the Fell Flame. And of course, the converted tower. Yeah, even though we try to approach, this plateau is really far, really high up. There's gotta be another way to reach it. Could say the same for these. But then again, they don't appear to be that high. So how about this area? Lots of messages. Try jumping off. Yeah, good idea. I'd rather not, though. Gorgeous view. You know what? This is going to be... an area we're going to have to tackle in the next episode. We rode past pretty much everything to get to the Grand Lift of Dex's Point of Grace, but I do want to explore all the army camps. So, you know where we should go? Wasn't there an area that looked like a thicket? Yeah, it's probably here. We even saw a corpse on a chair. That completely missed. At least we got some crimson flasks. And now what? This was the area we saw, wasn't it? I think... oh, that's a rune bear. That's the beast the message was warning us about. It didn't mean to do that. Oh, we're out. Barely managed to dodge that one. There we go. Really need to heal. Another beast blood. And we got 3 arterial leaves. These corpses on these chairs, I have no idea if there's any significance to them. They usually have useful items. But that's about it. Couple of herbs. Packages of bloodstains. Yeah, someone tried jumping off. We should be directly above the crystal tunnel entrance. And of course the mausoleum is there. We now have 3 mausoleums. Haven't really interacted with that one. Let me place another marker. Because I remember that we could duplicate the grafted remembrance. If we go above, we're gonna be right at the mausoleum compound. I wonder what else there is to find around here. We can't really access the area above. But that's about it. Could that be a platform? No, it doesn't look like it. And of course the path here is gonna lead to the Earth Tree. Right, we've been there already. And that area. I wonder, can we actually reach... I'm thinking of trying to get to the ruined labyrinth point of grace. But how would I get there? I would have to jump. Down there, maybe? Huh. Oh, wait a minute. There's something there. How did I miss that? This is... So we saw the message warning us about a beast. Monster ahead. Be wary of beast. Yeah, we should applaud these messages. So hold on. There was an item there. How do I get there? It has the purple glow as well. Now I really want to access that area. From above, maybe? Looks safe enough. No, it's not this way. Oh, I have another idea. How about... the path here. It looks like it's going to lead to where that item was. It's a glowing skull. Right. There it is. Three Michaela's lilies. Michaela's lilies. It's a tongue twister. And the stalwart horn charm. Well done, indeed. I'm glad I found that item. So this was a talisman. Oh, we haven't equipped anything in the third slot. The necklace we got from that area, the isolated part of the ruins in Nokron, the Eternal City. This one was from the underground river. So this is going to raise robustness, the stalwart charm. A counterment worn by the ancestral followers. Governs resistance to bloodlust and frost. Said to be a budding horn. Oh, the horns of long-lived beasts continue to bud like antlers over and over until, one day it becomes an ancestral spirit. That being said, what do I want to equip in my third slot here? Can get some extra health, regeneration, even though it's honestly not that good. Stamina, it's also not that good. Faith. Faith might be a good idea. Sorceries and cast time. Yeah, lots of decent options, but there's nothing really great. Mostly situational ones. Increased equipment load. It's not a bad idea, but it's not gonna make any difference. Now we could equip this heirloom. I don't want to reduce my damage absorption with these, even though they do raise stats. You know what? Since we are using a lot of critical attacks, let's equip that Crimson Dagger. I think a build with 2 daggers is gonna make the most use out of it. Get the most use out of it. And as for this entire area, I think we're pretty much done. I'm not sure how we're gonna interact with these mausoleums. Maybe if we get another remembrance. The Lucaria. So that was the minor air tree. And the other, I want to say that the only other path that we haven't really explored is the hillside with those annoying rats. But we're gonna have to start from the Grand Lift and maybe move up. That looks like a building, doesn't it? We're gonna have to wait and see. Let me check really fast the other mausoleum, see if we can duplicate the remembrance there, or maybe I'm doing something wrong. You can see the guards still patrolling around. There's a knight as well. Headless, of course. But we're gonna ignore all of them. probably trying to fire crossbow bolts. Yes, we can duplicate remembrances here. Let's do the Full Moon Queen remembrance duplication. Even though we can't use any of the two items because we're not smart enough, or I should say we're not intelligent enough. That's it. And I guess the Mausoleum is no longer providing anything. That's probably it. So now we have two. In case we need them. Worst case scenario, we just use them to gain a bunch of runes. But that's it for this episode. Explored a decent chunk of Liurnia. Even fought the Erdtree avatar there. Went surprisingly smooth. And we have some new items as well. Thank you for watching. And for the next episode, I think I'll meet you at the Bellum Church. So we can see what we can find at the army camps. We're gonna have to deal with the soldiers firing the catapults at us. Well, it's not that bad. We survived the first time. I doubt we're gonna have much trouble now that we're even stronger. I'll see you in the next part.